Welcome to another Learn with CLA video. It's Caila, your Welcome instructor. And today I'm just going to go over some subtraction basics, just to kind of refresh our memory on how to do longhand subtraction. Again, much like the multiplication, it's a skill that we don't often use now because we have computers and we have cell phones always on us. So it's something that is really easy to type into a cell phone to figure out, but when asked to write it out, sometimes we get caught up on things. So before we begin, I'm just going to talk about what subtraction is. So let's say you have 9 Skittles. Okay, so this is you here. Yay! And you're happy because you have 9 Skittles. And I'm over here. And I'm sad because I don't have any Skittles. But I would like to borrow or to have 5 of your Skittles. So what's going to happen is you are going to be nice and you're going to give me 5 of your Skittles. So now I have 5 Skittles. So now I'm happy. Yay! So because you gave me 5 of your Skittles, now you only have 1, 2, 3, 4 Skittles left of the 9 that you started with. And I have 5 Skittles. Okay? So that's kind of what subtraction is. It's taking away from the pile that you have. So I'm also going to, so I'm just going to start a new thing. I'm also going to go over place value. So if we were to read this number, we would have 12,345. So I talked about this in the multiplication video. So I'm just going to review it here because we're going to get into things like borrowing numbers, when the bottom number is bigger than the top number, or we're doing the zeros in the top number. And so when we borrow, what we're doing is we're actually borrowing from the number on the other side. So our 5s are our 1s, 4s are our 10s, 3s are our 100s. I'm going to stop running. We have our 1000s and our 10,000s. Okay? So if I'm borrowing from here, what I'm actually borrowing is 10. So that's why when we're borrowing, we say that we're subtracting from 15. And if I'm borrowing from here into this one, I'm actually taking 100. If that makes sense. Okay? And we'll show it in progress when we get to that point. Okay, so subtraction. So we've already visually done subtraction. What it looks like is this. So if we have 8 and we're subtracting 5, so there's our 8 little Skittles, and I'm subtracting 5, 4, 5. I have how many left? 3. Good. Okay. So, and it's the same as we get bigger. So if I have 33 minus 11, right? What we're doing is we just focus on 1 and we're working our way from right to left. Same as multiplication. So 3 minus 1 is 2, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So 33 minus 11 is 22. Good. So then what happens if I have 33 and I try to subtract 15? So the long way is I could write out 33 Skittles and subtract 15, or I can use the procedure called borrowing. So what happens is I go over here and I make this a 2, and I bring 10 back over here, and now this, our 1s column, is now 13. So now I can do 13 minus 5. Much easier to write out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 3. So now if I subtract 5, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now 2 minus 1, we're over on this side now, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 33 minus 15 is 18. Okay, so that's all good and dandy, but what if I have, say, 30 minus 8? Okay, so it's the same concept as borrowing. We're going to take from the 3, we're going to make this a 2, and we're going to add 10 over here. So now 10 minus 8 we know is 2. And 2 minus nothing, because there's nothing in this column, right? The 8 can essentially be 0, 8. 2 minus nothing is 2. So 30 minus 8 is 22. Okay, now if we get into bigger numbers and we can't borrow, so if I had 500 minus 155, and I'm doing 0 minus 5, well, if I have nothing, you can't have my 5 Skittles. I've got nothing to give you. So, but I can't go over to the next one because there's nothing there either. So what we have to do is we have to borrow from the 5. So this becomes 4, okay, and the tens column becomes 10. Now, we can borrow from 10, because 10 can be reduced to 9, and I can borrow that 10 again. So now I have 10 minus 5, which is 5, 9 minus 5, which we know is 4, and then 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So what we just have to do is we have to go to the first number that we can borrow from, and then work our way back. Okay? So that's all for subtraction. If you have any other questions or you have any other videos that you'd like to see, please just drop a comment below or send us an email at info@cla-buildingskills.ca, and we'll make sure to do a video. But that's all for now. Have a great day and we'll see you soon. Bye.